Please welcome to the stage CEO and CTO Opentext, Mark Barrenechea.
Good morning. Wow. This is so exciting. Good if you're. I can tell you as a CEO, never we say hi to our robot is, hi Iowa. So yeah, and thank you Iowa. Yeah, very good. And there's a lot of there. But I thought I'd bring back an oldie but a goodie. We the public web, as we're joking to ourselves, a little Mark humor here. Mark at Barrenechea, Mark at Opentext.com. So Mark at Opentext.com. Again, a huge change scale for us. Our physicalness can live to 150. I used to get little shocks as I put in the. I began my career on a mainframe. Is an evolutionary event of just come on in. Never do a movie with a child or a robot.
Yeah, but it's only plastic.
That's a nice customer list.
Yes.
Yep.
It is.
I was very good. So look, robots don't run alone, right? So at least not yet.
Yeah.
To the coop. We'll be looking at Iowa over here and looking up its HR file, if you will. Fully electric, right? It's not, it's air powered. It's electrical and air powered. Do you and I know. That you're looking to incorporate. That's a little baby robot right there. I think back on starting as a mainframe programmer. Telex is still an active market today. Fax business, ATM hit the 50th anniversary. Big events and I'm a science fiction fan, so I couldn't resist. It's not science fiction; it's actually coming to life, and the scale change is huge of what we're approaching. The scale change is huge. Even if I don't live to 150. 40,000 Iowas. 40,000 Iowas. We've stepped back to Opentext as the information company. And this is our frame. This is our frame going forward, is that at the center of this change is still a document. And documents are at the center of the world, and that simply ain't changing. We at Opentext can't see that changing at all. Etc. We've spent 20 years understanding all these formats and how to unpack them into metadata, into facets, and into. Part of it remains a document. We're focused on the brilliant basics. Connectors. And I call it kind of the brilliant basics. And I thought we would pause to hear a message from SAP at this point into our second. Right, we'll take an order from a food company can take a transaction from a sovereign bank and move that. How do you get a trusted to trusted relationship? Keep working on connectivity, and connectivity. And, automated processes. We believe our engineering organization has great ambitions, but we'll never be able to build it all. I like to think of things in threes because maybe it's easy to remember. We're never going to be 100% on-premise. We're never going to be 100% in the cloud. I think these extremes don't exist. Facts. This is where we're driving the physical transactions a year in public SaaS. I'm going to change themes. And this is our vision. And we're going to introduce a new term, information lake. And we think this is one of the big premises. And I think and consolidating platforms and automating for employees. I call it fishing the lake. As we automate better, and we, and there are language, right, for the foreseeable future. Actuate plus Einstein and Apache Spark. We have in Python, because you don't need a mainframe. You don't need to hand your IP and algorithms over to IBM hardware. That's 1/6 the cost of IBM. And to make it real, we built one. Here it is, right here. So we built one. And this is 1/6 the cost of IBM. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 hues. Now IBM will take expensive InfiniBand. We run on gigabit Ethernet. You can go down to your local Fry's and buy solid-state drives. So we're going to go robot friend Iowa into get to step back and to raise your likelihood of that target. Versus having to buy IBM Global Service. So we're in a lot of ways democratizing this, and I hope we can visualize that.
Yeah.
I'm either those were linear regressions and triple exponential smoothing.
That
those
is correct.
Ease a great place to start, right? I'll give you Kelly, I don't mean to interrupt, but we're not too concerned because they're not a high performer. But the logistic final demo, our final demo is Iowa is talking to us again, and imagine I didn't think you could
Fueled
get
by
taller. You did.
Opentext.
Documents are still the center of the world. And now by a support vector machine algorithm, Marcel Hoffman, a human, and one of the biggest integrated into. So welcome to Enterprise World. And one more thing.